Bien Galushan, welcome to another edition of Shoot and Plink. Today we're going to be doing another knife review, and this happened to be a brand that's called SZCO, and I got them out of Knife Country, USA for about $27 for the set of 3. They really don't seem too bad, and they're kind of a hybrid, I think, between a Kune design and also an arrow, and it does have a very nice thick tang to it, which is surprisingly stainless steel. They don't have the holes all the way through, which is nice too, but it still gives you that grip that you kind of know where you're going to put them. I've got my full-fingered fish monkey gloves on, by the way, today. It is cold. It is cold and windy. And again, we're going to be doing them just like we always do at 7, 10, 13, and 16 feet. And we'll be throwing no spin, half spin at 7, 10 feet. We'll go with full spin and the same with the rest of them. We're going to, on no spin, I use this little flange right here to let me know. I put it right up here like this and throw it. Half spin, I don't hold it way down here on this one. I kind of choke it up to here. At 7 feet, that's, you know, unusual because normally you're down here, but it's up here on this one. And we're going to be doing that. And then, of course, full spin at 10 feet, we're going to go right here. And 13 feet about here, and 16 feet just about up in here. So we'll see what happens, and I'm going to get this turned around. My round of cottonwood is really getting well used and chewed up, especially in the middle, and they haven't been sticking real well. They go in and then kind of fall out, and I need to replace it. I've got them, just haven't done it, so we're going to see what happens with it. So let's go throw some knives. Got this setting a little bit more off at an angle this time so I can throw at it a little bit easier, I hope. I've been having to offset myself on this camera, so go down there and we'll start on no spin and half spin. Why don't we try some military half spin? It worked. Okay, full spin at 10 feet. Again, I'm holding it towards the end. Back here at 13 feet, we'll see what happens with full spin. Got it. We're going to be 16 feet at full spin. We'll see if we can stick her in. Two out of 3. Stuck. Only one towards the center. But we made it. Well, you've seen how they worked. They're not really all that bad. They're not a bad knife. I forget what I paid for them. They're like around, I don't know, maybe $24 for the set of 3. It does come with a, you should see, kind of a cheapy sheath. It's a nylon sheath, but you know, you're not using these that much otherwise anyway. It's just good for storing and things. So I'm not that worried about it as long as it's good storage one. Actually, one of the best cases I've got, one of them is a leather case that Hibbins got. Very nice case, by the way, LeFuchs has. LeFuchs Storks, they come in a nice one, and also the one that I get for cold steel. Those are pretty nice cases. But like I said, it's not a big deal on these because your knife is where you want the quality. And these have been holding up very, very well. The tips, as I said, they're not sharp, and that's what you want. You don't really want a sharp throwing knife. The main thing is you want it to stick good. And the thickness down in here, your tang, that is very, very important when you're throwing it at no spin like I did. And by the way, that's how I threw it. I use this, that's one nice thing I like about this knife. It has this right here. I know to slide my finger right up like that. And these fish monkey gloves actually work pretty good for me today. At 13 feet, I actually like that at no spin better than any of the other spots. It did throw good, both half spin and military half spin, the sideways, and that's all there is to it. I mean, that's the only difference between regular half spin and military half spin. You just throw it sideways. But those aren't bad knives. And they're called Rite Edge. Remember that. If you're looking for them, they're called Rite Edge. I got them on Knife Country USA. I don't know if you can find them elsewhere or not. The brand is SZCO, or SZCO, sorry about that. And I don't know if you can pronounce that, or if it is just, I don't know if it's initials. I really don't know that much about the company itself. All I know is I got the knives and they work pretty good. Again, those are the Rite Edge. I think maybe you can see it on there. They got it engraved right in there. And they will work pretty good. For a beginner, yeah, they're not too bad for a beginner. I think you're going to be able to learn how to throw with these. Do be careful when it does have the real sharp points like this, because they can bounce back at you. At least it doesn't have the sharp edges like the kunes. Someday we're going to be throwing kunes. I've got, I think, 3 different styles of those. And I have, by the way, had one of those bounce back and stick right into my leg. Ooh, man, feels like a bad bee sting, I guarantee you that. But yeah, take a look at these. If you're looking for a knife that isn't really all that expensive and good weight to them, and that's another thing too. I was telling you about how I hold them. Each different model of knife has a little bit different way that you're going to hold them. That's why I take notes. I have a regular log where I have notes on them. I have the weights of the knives and everything else, so that I know what I want to do with that knife. And if something changes, I'll change that. I put it right in the computer. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.